In every society, education is the bedrock of development. To attain an acceptable standard in education in determining students' performances, examination must be conducted. In this context, a searchlight was conducted on the way examination is being conducted in the Federal Polytechnic, Bida. According to the Rogers 2 New Thesaurus, examination is a set of questions or exercises designed to determine knowledge or skill or the art of careful check, inspection, or a close or systematic study. In this context, the conduct of the exercises in the Federal Polytechnic Bida involve many key players, which includes the students, invigilators, examiner, and the management.
So that the students at the end will seem to have obtained qualitative education. I welcome you once again and seek your invitation to listen to the representative of the director and other contributors here present. At the end of the briefing, we have student information handbook where you can acquaint yourselves with examination regulations will be distributed free. Thank you very much and happy listening.
Consequently, there have been positive sides to the conduct in the Polytechnic and some shortcomings. One of these has been summed up as character defects on the part of the student constituting a major misconduct.
Examination malpractice or misconduct generally is a situation where students do all manner of things that are not supposed to be done during the examinations, like going into the examinations with extraneous materials or going into the examination with the answers. According to the handbook of students, we have so many things that have been stated inside, which of course students must adhere to during the examinations. Like you mustn't write anything apart from your question paper that you are given. You must not write anything, any extraneous material. You must not take it into the examination hall. And also you must not write anything on your question paper. Apart from that, also you are expected to face your work. You're not supposed to discuss in the examination with either your partner, whether it's in your department or not. And also it boils down to the aspect of the answer. You are not supposed to even to come into the examination hall with your answer, whether on or off, because some students may come, you may take in your answer to the examination hall as thinking it is off, and the alarm you have set for a particular time may ring during that examination time, period, and you may be asked to fill the form and be shown the way out of the school. I think these are some of the things that we must adhere to during the examination. And if all these things are taken note of and we put these things into practice, I think we will have less problems. Also, we have situations where students don't read, and what they rely on is these materials they will take inside. I think the way out of this thing is to encourage the students to read hard. They should read hard. They should not rely on anybody during the examination. They should not rely on all these materials. If you read hard, I'm telling you, there's no how you have something to answer during the examination. You must have the question to answer. If you read hard and you read and you are up and doing, I think there is no way you will have 1 or 2 questions to answer. And by so doing, you will excel academically. I think this is my take on the examination misconduct generally.
Arising from complaints that emanated from the previous examination exercises, the Director of Continuing Education, DCE, engaged newly recruited staff with a one-day seminar on exam supervision.
It is a universal accepted norm that exam misconduct is wrong and must be condemned by every stakeholder as far as exams are concerned and academic excellence is concerned. So that is my view. Exam misconduct is wrong.
Saturday, I felt if they are new, have they not been told what to do? And somebody was asking me, when you told them what to do, did you give them anything? But you know, since there are evidences that you have been told, you know you will be held culpable for anything you fail to do. Whether they gave you any material, like the acting director, deputy director of DC is going to give you, say for example, or not. The protective still holds you responsible for what you have not done well or what you have not done right. So, but let's avoid, it's better to avoid doing the wrong thing and be punished than to do it and try to look for somebody to blame when you are punished. Like I said, I have here the report submitted, which I can have considered. Role of the vigilance corps. It contains a lot of functions for a lot of people. But I'm going to look at what happens in the examination hall. If you find a student cheating involved in exam misconduct, so there are procedures for handling examination misconduct. And the procedure is like this. The invigilator fills the examination misconduct form inside the examination hall. The moment you catch a student who has committed examination misconduct, probably he smuggled in something, he brought in what we call foreign material, extraneous material. Or probably he has done something he's not supposed to do. He's copying from another candidate. Or he is talking with another candidate. These are breaches in examination rules and regulations. Once you see that, it is your duty to get the examination misconduct form, fill it, get the candidate that is the accused to sign, get at least 2 witnesses to sign.
Also, the issue of malpractices on the rapid issue as it has been revealed, has put on at the seminar that students have started devising new means in which they desire to engage in examination malpractices.
Operationally, I want to tell you certain things. I don't know whether they do it now, the students do it, so that you can know where. In those days, you search everywhere. But students pin, they pin microchips onto their polo of their shirt. They do like this, so that when they get into the exam hall, they remove the pin or and then show you. Some of them do like this, and what they are hiding is somewhere here. So please, when you are checking in, be very, very vigilant. And the first 30 minutes may not be problem. It is after 30 minutes, they use it to study you, how you are moving. It is then they bring out their exhibits. And if you cite one, you have to be tactical about it. There was a time, two of us were in the hall. A student was sitting at a distant end of the corner like this. Apparently, both of us had suspected that he was doing something funny. So we put heads together, said, okay. Now, the other invigilator just went like this, pretended as if he's doing, and I went like this. So by the time we met, we did not meet in his front, but at the back. He did not realize that we were targeting him. And he was only an exhibit with him. And what he was just to hold the exhibit. Because if you see him or her down there and begin to shout before you get there, it's going to destroy it. Some of them have gone to the extent of chewing. There's no way you can get, except to get to the FMC there. And they cannot because of ordinary chewing of baby. And so they can't, even when they scan and discover it, by the time they get it out, you cannot get what the contents are.
Another dimension was also given to the issue, as it was also revealed that the student has gone diabolical in going in their cheating and changing tactics.
The institution, students and staff, we are mixed multitude. Mixed multitude because from our past experience, I have learned that when I'm going to invigilate, I must pray. Because there are some students that are diabolical. I caught one student, and after the way I caught him made me to be shivering, even in the hall. I did not see anything with this student, but I had a voice that said, go and search that student. And behold, I got there. Come and see the exhibit inside a bar. When I asked her to open, and she opened, myself, I was terrified. Because it is not that I saw, okay? But what I learned later was that the students, they were classmates, they were jubilating after the exam. And I was wondering why they are jubilating. And they said this particular student was an expert student in cheating. He cheated throughout the ND and posted that no one can catch her. Then I said, oh, no wonder. So the the intuition that I received, the inspiration that I received, it is from God.
On the way forward, experts prefer solution to the tackling of the issue, which they have put that this menace must be tackled with an holistic approach and all hands must be on deck to kick out the menace.
How are we to curb it? If you ask me, well, for me in the Federal Polytechnic Bida, we have Students Information Handbook, and there is a section that specifically deals with issues of exams misconduct. We have outlined how exams are to be conducted, and if the rules are applied as we have made them, and exam invigilators and all those who have one thing or the other to do with exams ensures that those rules are implemented in total, then I want to believe we will always have a fair exams anyway. And if we have a fair exam anytime, then I want to believe we are going to produce graduates that will truly be able to defend their certificates, unlike what we have presently. Honestly, we have people graduating with excellent results, and to some extent, to a very great extent, they are excellent on the paper, but practically the people who claim to be holding such certificates cannot, in every sense of the word, defend such certificates because of irregularities, misconducts that are involved in the process of such exams. And at the end of the day, you will produce a result affirming that somebody has performed excellently based on the results of the exams, because up to now we belong to a part of the world that lays much emphasis on certificated graduates, people who have papers to prove that they were truly excellent in what they have.
With all this, it is a known fact now that examination misconduct is rampaging our society and must be kicked out. So, all stakeholders involved must put hand on deck to find a lasting solution to the issue and curb this menace before it grows up with a bigger wings.